Have you ever wondered how the rich keep getting richer? Wealth accumulation, ladies and gents, is the name of the game. It's the key that unlocks the door to financial success and the reason why the rich seem to live in a world that's different from ours. What is wealth, though? It's a question that has as many answers as there are people in the world. For some, wealth is a number in a bank account. For others, it's the ability to live life on their own terms, without any financial constraints. And yet, for others, it's the ability to provide for their loved ones and ensure their future security. No matter how you define it, wealth is something we all aspire to accumulate. The process of wealth accumulation is often misunderstood. Many people think it's about earning a lot of money, but it's not that simple. It's not about how much you earn, but about how much you keep and how wisely you use what you keep. It's about making smart decisions, taking calculated risks, and being disciplined about your spending and saving habits. This video is your roadmap to financial success. We'll walk you through the essential steps of wealth accumulation, from understanding the importance of financial literacy to mastering the art of saving and budgeting. We'll show you how to invest wisely, create passive income, and avoid the pitfalls of debt. We'll give you the tools you need to build your wealth, no matter where you're starting from. Wealth accumulation isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It requires patience, consistency, and a strong desire to succeed. The journey might be long and challenging, but the rewards are immense. Financial freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your own terms. These are the fruits of your labor. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear pathway to start your journey towards financial success. So buckle up and get ready to change your financial future. The road to wealth accumulation starts here. So, where do we start? It all begins with financial literacy. Imagine you're given a map and a compass, but without the knowledge of how to read them, they're essentially useless. That's what it's like navigating the world of finance without financial literacy. It's a crucial skill that empowers us to make informed decisions about our money, allowing us to save, invest, and grow our wealth effectively. Think about it. We use money every day. We earn it, we spend it, we manage it. Yet most of us are never formally taught how to handle it. This lack of financial education often leads to poor money management, needless debt, and financial stress. So what exactly is financial literacy? It's understanding the basic principles of money management, like the concept of interest, knowing how to budget, being able to track expenses, and understanding how loans and credit cards work. It's about being able to plan for the future, whether that's saving for a house, planning for retirement, or simply setting aside money for a rainy day. Financial literacy is not just about making more money. It's about understanding how to make your money work for you. It's about learning to invest wisely, understanding the power of compound interest, and realizing the importance of having multiple streams of income. More importantly, financial literacy is about freedom. The freedom to make informed decisions, the freedom to avoid financial pitfalls, and ultimately, the freedom to achieve your financial goals. And yes, financial literacy is not something you learn overnight. It's a journey, but it's a journey well worth taking. As the saying goes, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. The same applies to financial literacy. Whether you're a high school student, a young adult starting your career, or even if you're in the later stages of life, it's never too late to learn about finance. Remember, understanding money is the first step in making it work for you. Now that we understand the importance of financial literacy, let's dive into saving and budgeting. Imagine your income as a flowing river. The water is plentiful, but if you don't control it, it can easily slip away. That's where saving and budgeting come in. They act like a dam, controlling the flow of your money and ensuring that it goes where it's needed most. Saving and budgeting are the cornerstone of financial success. They're not just about setting money aside or restricting spending. They're about taking control of your finances, making conscious decisions about where your money goes, and ensuring that you're using it to reach your financial goals. Firstly, let's talk about saving. Saving is about more than just putting money in a bank account. It's about setting aside resources today for use in the future. It's about foregoing immediate gratification for long-term security and prosperity. It's about being prepared for emergencies, planning for major life events, and building wealth over time. Then there is budgeting. A budget is essentially a financial plan. It's a tool that helps you allocate your income towards your needs, wants, and savings. It allows you to see where your money is going and make adjustments as necessary. It's about making your money work for you, not the other way around. When it comes to budgeting, remember the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income should go towards needs, 30% towards wants, and 20% towards savings. Of course, this is a guideline, not a hard and fast rule. Adjust it based on your personal financial situation and goals. Lastly, don't forget to review and adjust your budget regularly. As your income, expenses, and financial goals change, so should your budget. It's not a set it and forget it kind of thing. It's a living, breathing document that should evolve with you. In conclusion, saving and budgeting are not about restriction, but about freedom. The freedom to make informed decisions, the freedom to be prepared for the future, and the freedom to build wealth and reach your financial goals. Thus, a well-planned budget is the foundation of financial success. Having savings is good, but making your money work for you is even better. Let's talk about investing. Picture investing as planting a seed. You bury it in the ground, water it, and wait. At first, you see nothing, but with time and patience, that tiny seed grows into a mighty tree. That's what investing does to your money. It grows it. But how does it work? Well, when you invest, you're buying assets with the potential to generate income or increase in value over time. It's like buying a piece of a company, property, or a loan to a government or corporation. If the company does well, or the property increases in value, your investment grows. There's a wide range of investment options. Stocks represent ownership in a company and entitle you to a portion of that company's earnings and assets. Bonds are essentially loans you give to companies or governments in exchange for interest payments and the return of the loaned amount at a future date. Real estate investments involve buying properties either to resell for a profit or to rent out for income. And then there's mutual funds, exchange-traded funds, and index funds, which are collections of stocks, bonds, or other investments. They allow you to invest in a diversified portfolio without having to buy each individual investment yourself. But remember, with greater potential returns comes greater risk. That's why it's important to diversify your investments. Diversification is like not putting all your eggs in one basket. By spreading your money across different types of investments, you can reduce the risk of losing all your money if one investment performs poorly. Investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a long-term game. It requires patience, discipline, and a sound understanding of the investment world. It's about regularly investing a portion of your income, regardless of market conditions, and letting the power of compounding work its magic. So start investing today. Even a small amount can grow into a significant sum over time. And who knows, you might just find that the journey of growing your wealth can be as rewarding as the destination itself. Remember, investing is not about getting rich quick. It's about growing wealth over time. In addition to investing, another way to grow your wealth is through passive income. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is passive income? It's income that requires little to no effort to earn and maintain. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? While it's not quite as easy as earning money in your sleep, it is possible to set up streams of income that flow into your bank account with minimal ongoing effort. Let's dive into some examples to make this concept crystal clear. Imagine owning a property that you rent out. Each month, your tenants pay rent. After covering expenses, the remaining money is yours to keep. That's rental income, a form of passive income. This income stream isn't completely hands-off. You might have to manage the property or deal with occasional repairs, but the regular rent payments can provide a steady flow of income without requiring a 9-to-5 commitment. Another example is investing in the stock market. When you buy stocks of a company, you're essentially buying a piece of that business. If the company is profitable and decides to distribute some of its earnings to its shareholders, you'll receive a portion of those profits in the form of dividends. This is another form of passive income. You earn money simply by owning the stock, without having to clock in or out, or even step foot in the company's office. These are just a few examples of how passive income works. There are many more ways to earn passive income, including peer-to-peer lending, creating an online course, or even writing a book. The key is to find something that suits your interests and financial goals. Passive income is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires upfront work and investment. But once it's set up, it can accelerate your wealth accumulation, allowing your money to work for you. Remember, the goal is not to work harder, but smarter. Passive income can be a powerful tool in your wealth-building arsenal. While growing wealth, it's also important to avoid the pitfalls of debt. Now let's delve into the darker side of finance, debt. Debt can be a tricky beast. It's like a thorn in your side, constantly poking at you, reminding you of its presence. When not managed properly, it can grow into a monster, swallowing your financial stability whole. Firstly, let's understand the dangers of excessive debt. It's like being in a hole that's constantly getting deeper. You see, debt often comes with interest, and this is where it becomes a real menace. Interest is the cost of borrowing money, and it compounds over time. This means the longer you take to pay off your debt, the more you'll owe. It's a vicious cycle that can spiral out of control if not kept in check. So how do we avoid falling into this debt trap? Well, there are several strategies you can employ. First off, live within your means. It's an old saying, but it holds true. If you're spending more than you're earning, you're setting yourself up for debt. Secondly, save for big purchases rather than relying on credit. This might mean you have to wait a little longer to get that new car or take that dream vacation, but it also means you won't be saddled with debt afterwards. Thirdly, if you do have to borrow, make sure you understand the terms. How much interest will you be paying? When do you need to pay it back? It's crucial to have a plan for repayment to avoid getting overwhelmed by debt. Lastly, always have an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and having a safety net can prevent you from having to take on debt in the event of unexpected expenses. Debt can seem like an easy solution when money is tight, but it often comes with a hefty price tag in the long run. It's like a detour on your road to financial success. It might seem like a shortcut at first, but it can easily lead you astray and delay your journey. Remember, debt can be a significant hurdle in your journey towards financial success. Now that we've covered the basics, let's quickly review what we've learned. The key to financial success is understanding the importance of financial literacy. It's the knowledge that empowers you to make informed and effective decisions about your money. It's not just about knowing the difference between a stock and a bond, or understanding what an interest rate is. It's about understanding the impact of these concepts on your financial health and using that knowledge to your advantage. We've also learned about the power of saving and budgeting. Saving is not just about putting money aside, it's about creating a buffer for unexpected expenses and securing your financial future. Budgeting, on the other hand, is about being intentional with your money. It's about knowing where every dollar is going and making sure it's working for you, not against you. It's about being proactive, not reactive when it comes to your money. Investing wisely is another key component of financial success. Investing is not just about making money, it's about growing your wealth over time. It's about understanding the power of compound interest and using it to your advantage. It's about diversifying your portfolio and managing risks. It's about investing in assets that will generate a return over time and help you achieve your financial goals. Passive income is another powerful tool in your financial toolkit. It's income that requires little to no effort to earn and maintain. It could be from rental properties, a side business, or investments. The beauty of passive income is that it allows you to earn money while you sleep. It's a way to break free from the time for money trade and create a more sustainable and flexible financial future. And finally, we've learned about the importance of avoiding debt. Debt is a financial burden that can hold you back from achieving your financial goals. It's important to understand the difference between good debt and bad debt, and to avoid the latter as much as possible. It's also important to have a plan to pay off your debt and to stay disciplined in following that plan. In conclusion, the road to financial success is not a straight line. It's a journey filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about making smart decisions and growing your wealth over time. It's about being patient, disciplined, and persistent. It's about learning from your mistakes and constantly improving. It's about celebrating your wins, no matter how small they may seem. And that's your roadmap to financial success. Remember, it's not about getting rich quick. It's about making smart decisions and growing your wealth over time. So, embark on this journey with confidence and determination. And remember, the journey is just as important as the destination.